The stage lights were set for a sequel, a continuation of the high-octane Hollywood romance, the kind that sells millions in movie tickets.
Exactly.
But then the script changed completely.
It really did.
The cameras flashed, yes, but this time the crowd wasn't a premiere line, it was just the locals.
And the setting wasn't a red carpet.
No, it was a dusty dance floor in Austin, Texas. And just like that, the year-long Hollywood saga of the showmance officially ended, replaced by something quiet, grounded, and intensely strategic.
Welcome back to The Deep Dive. That sound you're hearing. That is a carefully crafted celebrity narrative shifting in real time.
We're deep diving into the romance that is changing Glenn Powell's image entirely.
We are cutting through the headlines to analyze the story of Glenn Powell's confirmed casual courtship with actress Michelle Randolph.
We are peeling back the layers to understand the viral moment that broke this story, the intensely strategic reason behind the relationship's current, and we have to emphasize this word, casual label.
And of course, the intense Hollywood baggage this new pairing is so strategically designed to erase.
This isn't just like dating news. This is a masterclass in celebrity PR redirection.
Absolutely. This deep dive is really about how celebrity narratives are built, dismantled, and then rebuilt. We need to understand why this specific romance at this exact moment works perfectly for Powell's career.
It's like a clean, authentic-feeling reset button for his public image.
It's about grounding the star in reality after a whole year of, well, manufactured reality.
Okay, so let's unpack this with the main event, the Texas two-step that replaced the Sydney Sweeney saga.
You have to start there because the context of the last 12 months is, it's everything.
Right.
Powell was coming off that high-profile 3-year relationship split from model Gigi Paris, which happened in the spring of 2023.
And that dramatic split coincided, almost perfectly, with the heavily manufactured romance speculation with his Anyone But You co-star, Sydney Sweeney.
The showman.
That whole situation was a carefully orchestrated media frenzy. It was effective marketing, he even admitted it, but it left his personal brand messy.
Very messy. Tainted with a whiff of manufactured emotion and professional calculation. He needed a serious image rehab after that.
He needed proof of authenticity.
And that's what makes this new relationship reveal so potent. The way it happened wasn't a press conference or a magazine cover.
Not a posed Instagram photo.
No, it was a seemingly organic local moment captured on a phone.
The key incident happened around November 23rd, right as the holiday season was kicking off, at the Broken Spoke.
And this detail is critical. The Broken Spoke is a historic, well-loved, but decidedly non-glamorous dance hall in his hometown of Austin.
It's the perfect setting. It's grounded. It's authentic.
And the confirmation came from a viral 17-second TikTok posted by a local college student.
Yeah.
It wasn't TMZ chasing them. It just happened.
And the video evidence was, it was unambiguous. It showed Powell and Randolph in what was described as intimate, coordinated dancing.
They weren't just standing next to each other.
Not at all. They were twirling, swaying, arms wrapped around each other. They looked clearly comfortable and extremely close.
And let's talk about the visuals they presented. Even if it was unintentional, they were dressed down.
Super casual.
Powell in a simple button-down, jeans, a baseball cap. Randolph was in denim, shorts, and cowboy boots.
That whole aesthetic, it just reinforces the story that this is something outside of his high-stakes Hollywood life. It screams, this is the real Glenn.
But if we're talking credibility, the part that absolutely validates this as more than just a fling is the family vetting.
Yes. Sources confirmed Powell's mother, Sidney Powell, was there, not just in attendance, but part of the group.
That is the most crucial, non-negotiable detail. He danced with both his mother and Randolph that night.
That signals immediate, high-level personal vetting, acceptance into his primary private circle.
In the world of celebrity gossip, nothing lends instant credibility like mother approval. It just moves the pairing so far beyond typical speculation.
And the public reaction was instant, overwhelmingly positive.
Oh, yeah.
Fans were calling them super cute, really sweet. It was the perfect, clean narrative redirection, immediately pulling attention away from those lingering Sweeney rumors.
It successfully swapped the public narrative from, is this fake marketing, with, look how sweet and genuine the Texas boy is with his new girl.
But this brings us to the central contradiction, right?
It does.
If this relationship has mother approval and is so genuinely grounded, why are sources only calling it casual?
That's the real story. The strategic use of that one word.
Okay, let's decode the casual courtship and the massive PR pivot it represents.
Right. The headline here is really, The strategic silence. Why casual means high stakes in Hollywood PR. Insider sources confirm Powell is casually seeing Randolph starting back around October.
So they kept it under the radar for almost 2 months.
They did. And so I have to stop you there because isn't that a massive contradiction? A relationship serious enough for immediate family integration, but also casual enough that neither person has to define it.
It seems like one, but it's a necessary contradiction for his career right now.
Okay, explain that.
Well, Powell, who's 37, has been very clear that he does not want to be public with anyone or be in a serious relationship right now.
Right. He's prioritizing his career, and it is accelerating.
It's exploding. Post-Top Gun, Maverick, he has the disaster Epic Twisters coming up, and then the Edgar Wright remake of The Running Man. These are huge franchise-level roles.
That's a good point. The PR utility of the word casual is massive.
Yeah.
If he makes a partner official, she's instantly pulled into the press tours, the questions, the red carpet scrutiny that comes with a power couple.
Exactly. The casual label lets them acknowledge the romance, get all that positive media buzz, which he desperately needs to scrub the showman's baggage.
Without the pressure, scrutiny, or, most importantly, the time commitment of an official, serious relationship.
It protects his professional flexibility. A casual label means no joint press tours for Twisters.
So this is a very deliberate narrative pivot.
Absolutely. His last year was all about the Sydney Sweeney dynamic, which felt engineered. The Randolph pairing provides concrete, wholesome evidence of a genuine connection that replaces that fakeness narrative.
And it's the antidote to the showmance.
Totally. And look at the contrast with his former relationship with Gigi Paris. Reddit fans have talked about this a lot.
Right, that it reportedly struggled because their world was his world. She was a model. Her career was tied to his social scene, his events. It lacked professional separation.
But with Michelle Randolph, it's a totally different dynamic. She's an actress, so she gets the industry, but her career is professionally distinct from his.
Right, she's part of the Taylor Sheridan universe.
Yeah.
Shows like 1923 and Landman.
So there's a Paramount connection there since they both work heavily with the studio?
Precisely. Which means she's a colleague, not an accessory, but her specific professional world is separate enough to offer the distance he needs. It looks like a peer relationship, not a star and companion thing.
Okay, but we have to play devil's advocate.
You have to.
What about the fan skepticism? Some people on Reddit are saying this is purely marketing arranged by Paramount. It's mutually beneficial for two rising Paramount stars to be linked, right?
That's a valid observation. You can't just dismiss it. Hollywood pairings are often convenient.
But
the depth of the personal integration, the fact that he brought her to his private, non-glamorous, family-focused night at the Broken Spoke, that suggests a deeper personal investment.
yeah, PR stunts usually stick to premieres and curated Instagram photos.
Exactly. Not Dancing with Mom in Austin.
That's the key. They're capitalizing on something real, not fabricating something new. And this is where it gets really interesting because the foundation of this whole thing runs deeper than LA social circles.
And if you're loving these Hollywood twists and turns and how these narratives are built, make sure you're subscribed. We break down the stories behind the fame every single week.
So let's talk about that foundation because the relationship genesis, how they met, it seems built on trust and shared culture, not the industry hustle.
Absolutely. The way they met is highly vetted. Randolph was introduced to Powell through his sister, Leslie Powell.
Through family.
Which minimizes the risk of opportunism you see in industry hookups. You're not meeting her on a set or at a Hollywood party. After the drama of last year, Powell clearly needs relationships he can trust.
And the Texas connection is so essential to this narrative of authenticity he's trying to project. He's an Austin native. He's fiercely proud of his roots.
And while Randolph is a California native, she has apparently grown to love Texas after spending a ton of time there filming Landman.
So they have this cultural bond that exists completely outside of Hollywood's chaotic bubble.
It aligns perfectly with his whole brand as the grounded Texas boy who just happens to be a movie star. It's a much more stable foundation.
You also can't ignore the timing. Both of them just came out of long, high-profile splits in 2023.
Right. Powell from Gigi Paris and Randolph quietly from actor Greg Sulkin after 5 years. It suggests they both understand the need for discretion right now.
So all this groundwork has been laid discreetly since October, all under that protective, casual label.
But now, the relationship faces an immediate high-visibility stress test.
An event that could just instantly force it out of the casual category.
This is the dramatic climax. Michelle's sister, Cassie Randolph, who you might know from The Bachelor, is getting married.
In Costa Rica, on December 5th.
This is the ultimate litmus test for seriousness. And Michelle has casually invited Glenn Powell to the wedding.
A destination wedding for reality TV royalty is the exact opposite of casual dating. The optics are massive.
They're huge. If Powell attends, it signals a private commitment to the Randolph family and a massive public elevation from low-key dating to a vetted partnership.
It means he's willing to commit a significant amount of his personal time and endure huge public scrutiny. He'd be sacrificing that professional flexibility the casual label is designed to protect.
And if he declines, if he says, my schedule for Twisters is just too tight,
Then it perfectly reinforces his stated career prioritization and validates the casual label.
his decision defines everything, at least for the immediate future. It will either prove that the family integration we saw in Texas means much more than just convenience.
Or it proves that the casual status is really just a professional firewall, a way to protect his career momentum.
So you have to ask yourself, when a star is moving this fast, insisting his life is too busy for commitment, is the family meeting and a wedding invitation a sign he's found the one?
Or is the casual label truly just a necessary part of his Hollywood ascent?
The quiet romance has successfully grounded his image in Texas authenticity. It's pulled focus away from the showman's baggage. The immediate crisis is solved.
But the question remains.
The question remains, can a relationship designed, even partly, for career convenience survive once the pressure inevitably mounts, and Hollywood inevitably demands a public, committed power couple? That tension between authenticity and professional necessity, that's the real story here.
You've been listening to StarScope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.